Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Hello wonderful people, welcome back again to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. And we drop news every day, and we also react to every videos that comes our way. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, we appreciate you for your massive support, and we say may God richly bless you all for supporting this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please kindly smash on the subscribe button, put on the bell so you get to know anytime we drop a new video. I have a video to present to you this very moment, and I will be watching that video with you. And after watching, let's drop our opinion constructively at the comment section, like our videos, and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
Anambra now, we are hearing so many things about Ipob, but on my own part, I don't think it's Ipob that is actually doing the whole of those things.
It is high time we open our eyes and reason if we want peace to reign in this nation, so that we can create jobs for our children on the road. And the people that I know that they can move this country forward economically are Igbos. They are enterprising. Why don't you give them opportunity to do mighty things, and so that they can move this country to another level? We can't. Other countries are going to the moon, going to the Mars to go and stay. We are still here struggling on the earth, and we can't even achieve anything because of the way we structure our government. It's very wrong. Let us move forward by allowing fairness to play. Let's hit the nail on the head.
4 professors of the University of Abuja, popularly known as Uni Abuja, were kidnapped. It's so unfortunate. I pray that they come out alive and in good health. That is my prayers for them. But the insecurity in Nigeria, more especially in FCT, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, is something to, it's nothing to write home about, because when you look at Abuja, you have a military checkpoint at Abuja, which is an exit way from Abuja to other states like Lokoja and Kogi State, and any other southeast and southwest. Then coming down to Giri Junction, you also have a military checking point before the Uni Abuja main campus. Then you also have a military checkpoint at Madala Zuba. Now, if we have all these 3 military checkpoints at these specific places, and these gunmen or unknown gunmen were able to beat the intelligence of these military checkpoints and have their ways to Abuja campus, it means that they are not being checkmate.
Because every day, people like us who are average, out of 20 calls you get in a day, 19 and a half is bring money, bring money, bring money. You can't even go to the village. The villages are worst. The villages are worst. So when the urban areas are not even producing, every production aspect of Nigeria is dead. Even imports is dead. It's a fair state. Look at the cost of if you buy a tin of tomato in the morning at the cost of 300 naira, by 11 it will be 400. By 4 it will be 500 the same day. And since the economy of Nigeria is dollar based, and look at the cost of the dollar going towards 600 naira. So it means that every material product that we sold in Nigeria must go up.
Most of the youths we are studying, they go and pick even professors. It happened in NDA where it was just so embarrassing in the country. So things are where we are. We just pray for God to help us to see how a better thing goes. The atmosphere is not conducive, and I think the government of the day need to sit up. Mostly the insecurity, because if the atmosphere is not conducive, the foreigner, even we have expatriates, those who can make things happen in the country. But because of the insecurity, some of them will realize, some of them will even prefer going to another country to develop the country.
The clamor has always been, if it goes to the north now, let it come back to the south. We should go by that for equity, fairness, and justice. So people are now saying, why should we be saying it should be south? Before, during the Obasanjo era, the north were all out to say they wanted this thing back in the north, and it went back there. So why now are people saying that they should not look at the region, they should not look at the geographical zone, they should look at merit? We have too many people who can do it in Yoruba land after Obasanjo now. But we felt that it was good that it should go back to the north so that everybody will have a sense of belonging. Now that it has stayed for 8 years in the north, it should come back to the south. Wherever part of the south is okay by me.
What of
The east is good to bring them to also on board, because we have really denied them since independence to be part of the Nigerian political leadership. But one is just wary about the east because of this. We are suffering nepotism under Buhari now. The nepotism is just too much. The chronism is on the high side. So one is afraid that if you take it back to the east again, you know, our eastern brothers, they are very good at that. So that's the only fear. If not, there's nothing wrong in asking them to come and have a taste of the pudding.
Maitama, Sokoro, people are being kidnapped, people are being killed. We tell security forces being proactive, they don't even find out. People are killed every day. If you go to North, we're not even talking about the satellite areas. People are killed every day for nothing, and our security forces are doing nothing. Events will happen. Funds are expended on investigation and proactive investigation. They are not being utilized. There is DSS, there is DMI, and things are happening in Nigeria. No, for one day, nobody has been caught nobody has been caught, and they say that this is a kidnapper or a bandit or an armed robber. No. The worst of it, the system is failed. It's a failed system. So it is just by the grace of God. People say Nigerians love God too much. It's by the grace of God we are living. Because we are talking about the state taking care of Nigerians. It is zero. It is zero. You can't travel on the road now. Is it the air travel? Is it the look at the other day? The rail was bombed. Railway from Abuja to Kaduna was bombed. And up till now, no person has been caught. So who will say that it is only a stupid person that will say that is security in Nigeria? Even those who go about with mobile policemen, they're not secure because most of them are being killed.
Nigeria at the moment is seriously sympathetic. It's a very serious matter. And I think our government, our leadership need to be up and doing. We never had things of this nature prior to this time. And it's a thing I believe they can fix if they really mean it. Now, with what is going on, it seriously shows that there are insiders to this effect. And that is just the truth. If they are willing to fix this issue, it can be fixed. Especially in these modern days, with the modern days technology, the issue of insecurity can be fixed if they really mean it. Give it just 1 month. I believe that. And that's one thing I do know. So at the moment, I think our government needs to sit up.
People are not happy. So small thing, people are on the tip. They go off mentally, and there's insecurity, there's lack of peace, there's lack of friendliness, there's almost everything is at the lowest ebb. So it's so bad that we don't pray for this kind of time to come again in our country in our lifetime. It's been very bad, very bad.
A few years back, it wasn't as bad as what we have right now. But I believe that if they sit up, it can be worked upon. It can be worked upon. Nigeria is supposed to be an oil-producing nation. If the government will not be responsible, why don't we privatize? We privatize and ensure that we are producing. All right, the suffering will be very, very low. We will not suffer as much as what we are suffering right now.
You see, we have all we need to tackle this insecurity in this country. And the first one, because the identification of a problem is a solution itself. Now, the number of youths that are roaming the streets, unemployed, is one of the problems. And you find that the rich is getting richer every day and the poor is getting poorer. What have we done to take our youths off the streets? Because they said an idle man is a devil workshop. Do you understand? So if we can properly engage or gainfully get these guys employed, I think we will solve this problem of what insecurity. And then on the side of government, they should be sincere. Every day we hear at the National Assembly they are voting billions of dollars, billions of naira, this and that and that. Let us come out and be sincere and face this security headlong. These guys are not maniacs. These guys, they didn't come from the planet. They are within us. Our security apparatus are doing the much they can. But when you go to the locality, the councillors, the chairman,
name them within our village setting. We can be able to do something. Fish out who are real these ones behind this issue. And then at the end of the day, get people along, have security meeting, discuss the way forward, and then let's be sincere with ourselves. I think this security, we can tackle it headlong without having any problem.
Youth, they are the dominant of this problem. Youth, they have no job. As they don't have job now, there will be increment in insecurity. Because when you are frustrated, we have so many ways of tackling frustration. Some, if they are frustrated, they may like to involve in crime. Some involve in different for you to survive. For that, if the insecurity is too much, there will be no. There's a lot of crime in the country. You discover that who involved in crime is majority of them they are youth. For that, if our leader happen to do well, the people at the corridor of power, they are not really take the bull by the horn. What I mean by that, assuming they take the bull by the horn, they will make things easy for people to enjoy. They continue to fight corruption every day, day in, day out. And that is not the issue. The issue at stake, they just forget about it and do other things. Say they are fighting corruption. You said you know how to handle the government. That's why they take you as the head of the affair. Then, what you're supposed to do, when you employ one system and fail in a year, employ another one that will make you to move forward. How long are you going to pursue corruption? And if you are still failing and you are saying corruption, forget about that and start other things. It is not this social license. It's not only in the north, all over the country.
I think if we are honest with ourselves, the government should be able to tame the spread of the insecurity that we're seeing. But right now we don't have honest people in positions of authority who are ready to deal with this issue. For some time, they've been telling the president to declare the so-called bandits as terrorists, but the man is not making any move to do that, which is making them more emboldened to carry out their activities. Today now, the news just came out that 4 professors in the University of Abuja have been kidnapped. Why should that be? In a university community, very close to a military formation along the expressway, yet this kind of things are happening and nothing is happening to the people. The economy is so bad, people find it so hard to eat, to feed, and all that. So, to some extent, you want to understand why these things are taking place. Why the insecurity is seemingly unending. And then people are living in fear. No help for them, no help anywhere. Anambra now, we are hearing so many things about Ipob. But on my own part, I don't think it's Ipob that is actually doing the whole of those things.
Crime should not be an easy thing to penetrate with here in FCT. Then, having saying this, I urge the security agencies, the DSS, the police, the military and paramilitary, because even MDLEA, you see them on the highway within those areas. So does it mean that they are just there to checkmate vehicles or customs, just to checkmate all the vehicles that are coming in? They don't want to know if these people are kidnappers or they are bandits or they are having weapons illegally and so on. I call on the security agencies to please